so probably going to have to forfeit a match. But
that's why we do 4 stocks.
yeah.
All right, they ready? Now, if Wizzrobe can get past Mariguas, he'll be likely Alvin Wizzrobe. And that's a set we've wanted to see in tournament for so long.
Yeah, like
we haven't got to see it much because, you know, like what was it, CO Dreamland, Bark, like, or whatever it was, Bark beat Wizzrobe or something,
yeah.
right? So like.
And then I think at the other tournament that Wizzrobe helped.
No, Wizzrobe actually dropped out of
yeah.
CO Dreamland.
He I think he was sick that day and wasn't confident in his performance. We did see that night.
While we were talking in that first 20 seconds, Wizzrobe already took a stop. So. Looking crisp. And Yoshi's back here. Such big range. Like, it's just such a scary thing for Pika. It
Pika covers that whole side platform in the first few frames.
And Pika trying to, like, you know, cover the back air is so hard because you can't really put an aerial out. Like, no aerial Kirby has going to beat him. And then you think, okay, well, I got to come overhead, you know, because he can't beat him horizontally. But then Yoshi can armor half of the stuff he takes. So.
And easy punish from Wizzrobe.
Yeah. So while, like, Pika's multi-hit move is a forward air, it's not going to win the neutral usually because the other horizontal move that Yoshi has beats that forward air. So very hard for Pika.
And we've been seeing Yoshi's at higher level. They've been doing something very interesting against multi-hit moves, where they armor just the last hit of the multi-hit move.
Yeah.
And then put out that aerial.
They basically, they armor right outside until the multi-hit move is basically a single hit move at that point, and then they just armor nair back in.
Yeah, we saw Kuraba do that a lot. I'm sure Wizzrobe took notice.
Surprised Wizzrobe didn't go for a dash deck there. I thought he could have had a combo. But he gets that, and then oh, unfortunate. He had a combo there. It could have been a stock.
And we see there, even though Mariguas got out, like Wizzrobe just ready to counterattack just right away.
Armors, yeah, it's so hard to combo Yoshi because if it's not a true combo, it turns into you just getting armored and punished.
He's just got that counter punch. It's incredible. And something that we see Yoshi do in this matchup for edge guarding is you'll kind of throw out an egg to block one of Pikachu's options, then cover the option that they're forced to go to. So maybe egg low, and you'll read them going high in the up B and just double jump forward there.
So 3-1 here. We actually did see Mariguas lose to Prince at SmashCon, and Wizzrobe ended up beating Prince again in the top 8.
Yeah.
So that was all Pika Yoshi. If Wizzrobe does finish the stock and takes it as a 3 stock in game 1, I wouldn't be surprised if Mariguas wishes. Yeah.
I mean, he's been warming up that Kirby, so.
Should get the edge guard here. You just got to hog ledge, back air forward smash, something, break armor. If you got that percentage, can break armor with a lot of different moves, and he's got some pretty good range for challenging Yoshi recovering. Yoshi can't like throw out an aerial to recover and protect himself because then he just forfeit armor.
Yeah, it's kind of what you want to do is put Yoshi in a position where his double jump is very readable to see where it's going to go.
So jab grab by Mariguas. Armor by Wizzrobe.
I don't think Wizzrobe has dropped one armor punish.
No, I don't think he has either.
Oh, and great floating nair to cover that platform. Doesn't get a ton off of it, but Pikachu had a super high percentage.
Oh, doesn't get a great up B by Mariguas. That's if you're off by a couple frames, that's a forward air by Yoshi.
And Yoshi's nair just lasts for so long too. It's very hard to determine when you're going to be able to get in on it. And the weak hit is still strong enough to get get Pikachu off stage into a easy combo.
Not at the Pika yet.
You see the egg
and up tilt, up air, and that's it. Yeah. Wizzrobe takes game 1. So,
looking pretty convincing.
Mariguas though kind of started coming back a little bit, so he was down 3-1. Took the next stock and then got him up to like 100% damage. And he took that equipment. He was really close to Mariguas taking it to last stock. I think that kind of like closing out improvement that Mariguas did is going to convince him to stay Pika.
Yeah.
He thinks he can carry that closing momentum into the start of this game. 3, 2, 1, go. So
starting with an egg.
It doesn't pay off.
Not having it.
Did he gets the armor. Great job. Oh, he gets the armor again, but he doesn't get the punish. That's I think the first armor drop we saw for Wizzrobe. Second one there too.
And there's that back air you were talking about. Just clinking with that up air, very favorable trade for Yoshi.
At this percent, you know, you can't armor through a lot of stuff anymore, so he's got
Yeah, you got to play your zoning and your parrying. Oh, great heads-up play by Wizzrobe there.
And he punished the tech so well. If character tech in place, he'll have 2 frames of vulnerability. So while it's definitely kill confirm you can get, it's not easy. You have a 2-frame window to get the hit, otherwise you hit shield.
And thankfully, Yoshi does have a lot of aerials that cover that side platform super well. Forward air just swinging all around his body. Back air covering just about the distance of platform as well. And you see Yoshi's deal with characters can't be quite a lot.
Oh, he gets him out of up B. Gets the spike.
Oh,
wow, such a good job by
reads.
Wizzrobe. I didn't kind of like how he's forward air back to stage. I thought you could have done back air forward air, like there was a combo there.
Yeah.
But he ended up, it totally paid off. I'm not going to question anything Wizzrobe does. Down tilt's good. It's a fixed knockback, and it sets it pretty low. You can usually get favorable edge guards off of it. Put them in tough positions to get back, especially if Pika has to go vertical and over. That was it. That was an awesome edge guard by Wizzrobe. I just totally called it out.
And we see Wizzrobe do that a lot, just kind of float into Mariguas' face.
That was very nice by Wizzrobe. So he popped him down. He does like a pillar combo. Yoshi can do that really well. Pops him down, waits for the tech, down air, single hit, up tilt, pivot, down B. And it was just beautiful by Wizzrobe. Another strong lead here, 3-1. And this one's looking a little bit more convincing for Wizzrobe. Yeah, if he gets the forward other than air, he can just basically run over and forward.
Mariguas looking a little lost in this matchup, frankly.
Now he just looks like, he's just on tilt, throwing stuff out.
And we see Wizzrobe making great use of the eggs, and Mariguas not really heads up about punishing it.
Oh, yeah, good patience by Mariguas, just the wait for how he's floating, read it, pivot, or turn around, up smash, you know?
Yeah. And he didn't have to do much, just walks over to where he knows.
Now, this is a mountain to climb. I mean, when you're at 87% as Pika, yeah, now even 100.
Especially against Wizzrobe.
Yeah, there's a lot that can kill Pika here for Yoshi.
Yeah, and higher plats, I think he's at up air kill percent.
Pika doesn't really have that comeback potential against Yoshi so much because it relies on a lot of trades and a lot of like taking hits and then getting Yoshi racked up to damage. It takes a lot of neutral wins for Pika to beat Yoshi. There's not like really good zero combos. And at this percent, it's just going to be such an uphill battle because he can't take a hit now. And Wizzrobe's not a guy. Wizzrobe's not a guy that loses his armor often. No. At least not in a vulnerable position. And backer covers it. So another 2 stock by Wizzrobe. This one was way cleaner than last one. 2-0 lead for Wizzrobe. They get Mariguas of water. I think at this point he's got to switch. You know, his Pika just looks, head cut off, running around like a maniac, doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's just having a lot of trouble really getting into Wizzrobe.
Flailing arms in the air, doesn't know what he's doing.
And his neutral wins that he's got on Wizzrobe, not really converting into much. We see he put Wizzrobe in a lot of teching scenarios, but he's a little too slow, and Wizzrobe getting that parry out almost every time.
Mariguas staying Pika. I don't know if I like this option. It just the last 2 games haven't looked like he's even had a fighter's chance. I mean, maybe he makes these adjustments, but he's looked. I mean, there's a Z cancel there. Something's in his head.
Yeah.
Does start off a decent lead here. We'll see how he finishes off. Yeah, Nair's bad because, I mean, it's good chip damage, but he's lucky Wizzrobe didn't punish that because that Nair should have been punished by Wizzrobe. Another miss Z cancel. Mariguas.
Yeah, if you use aerials purposely that won't break armor, you have to rise them in a way that Yoshi can't follow up.
Yeah, so you have to do these immediately jump high up, full hop aerials.
Yeah. That single hit down there, incredible.
Wow, that must have been really good DI by Mariguas to live that. That's usually a confirmed kill.
Yeah, surprised. That definitely looked like the percent. And there's that like treating that multi-hit move as a single hit.
Wizzrobe lost his armor there.
So Mariguas looking better this game.
Yeah, way better. But at this percentage, it's effectively tied up because a hit's gonna take out Pika. Doesn't get the parry. That's what Wizzrobe was looking for. He wanted the parry to parry the grab and then get a punish, but
And just knocking Wizzrobe everywhere.
Way better. That's going to be his Pika. Yeah. High percent for Wizzrobe. 76 is when back air breaks. So now he's at actually back air kill percentage or armor break percentage. So tough to get in on Yoshi though. Yoshi can weave around and avoid a lot of stuff.
And up B and gets safely on top plat.
I don't know if that back air loses armor. And
Wizzrobe
catching Wizzrobe off guard multiple times here.
Wizzrobe looking a little shaky compared to the first 2 games here.
Yeah, I felt like he's probably, in his head, you know, he wins the first 2 games pretty convincingly, and he just wants to try to close this out. So he's adjusted his play style to be like a little bit safer, a little bit slower.
He's like,
and
man,
a lot of times it doesn't play off. Sometimes continuing to be aggressive pays off.
Yeah.
Good DI by Mariguas. Hope he's out.
Maybe a downer a little better.
Yeah,
there
it's hard though because downer doesn't hit as high vertically. So you know, it's sometimes he's done it before. He did the downer and just didn't even touch platform. But good up smash call out.
The way Mariguas is playing this set though, this could be Mariguas could reverse 3-0 Wizzrobe.
And it has happened before to Wizzrobe. And great patience.
Yeah, that was like the last second that could have hit.
Shield break.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be
forward tilt,
forward
air.
F air. Yep.
Yeah. So now Mariguas down a stock after having good control and a lead this entire game.
And going for the Wizzrobe, barely missing out there. And I do like Wizzrobe just getting that chip damage when Mariguas is on top platform with those stick hop back airs and up airs. Just racking up a little more percent.
Such a tight game. It's like Wizzrobe losing this stock will change the whole thing around. Oh, he gets the armor. That's before tail forward air.
Yep.
Finished. All right, Wizzrobe 3-0s Mariguas. He is looking on point today.
Yeah.
If we see him versus Alvin, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, the way he looked against Mariguas just now, I think Wizzrobe would be the guy to beat. I mean, Alvin's, you know, what, 3rd or 4th ranked in the world or something? 3rd in the world?
Yeah. I think he was behind Wario,